Hello everyone and welcome to Karen's Creations Craft Room. Today I wanted to show you how to make this really cute snowman card for Christmas. I used the Stampendous stamp set. It's called Giving Snowmen. Okay, so what I did first of all was I colored the snowman in. I used pencil crayons. Now you can use, I used VersaFine ink to ink this stamp. On the card stock, I used Nia cardstock paper. So it's really nice to work with. So I'm just going to color in this tree stump here. Give it a couple of different variations of color. The more you go over it, the smoother your coloring looks. Okay, you can also use Gamsol to smooth in your coloring. Okay, so there's some brown. His arms are brown. And the basket's a little bit brown here, a little dark in the center. And just under the lip would be dark. Okay, if you wanted to highlight, you could add a little bit of yellow. Okay, and the scarf I did green. So you can see it goes by fairly quickly when you're coloring it with pencil crayons. I'm not sure if that's darker. So I'm going to make some of these lines darker. Okay, you can see that. Oh, I didn't do the center. I'll just bring it down so you can see what I'm coloring. Okay, now we need to color some of the, some of the branches here. So we're just going to make lines. Not to worry about too much what it will look like because it's just sporadic. Okay, so there we got that. I need a little red for the apple. I'm going to put a little bit of yellow underneath the birds. And there's a cardinal there as well, so we're going to color him in red. The birds are blue, just lightly color it in. Okay. So what else do I need to color? Oh, I did a little bit of the bunny. Those bunny ears. And then just underneath the belly a bit. I also did let's see, what else did I do? Okay, I think that's good for now. We could color in the buttons a little bit with some gray or black. I have this silver color. Needs an orange nose. Okay, so now I can show you how I did the background. Okay, so in your kit, I have some kits available. You'll get another stamped image, and you have to cut around that image with your scissors until it looks like this. Well, I've used this one before, so you're going to cut all the way around, cut close to the image, not too crazy close, but close enough that you're going to cover these spots, okay? So I'll move it back up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to use this Villainous Potion around the edges, and then I'm going to come in with the blue. So I'm going to use a brush for the edges, and I usually like to tap off my ink off my brush just to make sure I don't have too much on it. And I'm going to start at the top and work my way around. I'm just coming in from the side, just really lightly, okay? Till you get that, just that nice hue around the edge. Okay, I'll lift that up a little bit. And I'm going to lift this side up a little bit just to get that edge. Okay, and then I'm going to put this back down. And now I'm going to do the blue. Okay, so the blue, I use the tumbled glass. And I'm using oxide inks, okay? So this time I'm going to use the foam dauber, the dome. And again, I'm going to tap it off. And I'm just going to start at the top, really lightly. And I'm going to work my way down. So when you work your way down, you don't want to go right to the edge. You're just going to go, oh, I forgot the purple at the bottom here. So I have, oh yeah, little bloopers. So I have purple at the bottom on the edge of the snow here. Should have enough just here. Okay, so a little bit of blue. You can see that. It's just a light, it's almost white around everything, okay? So we don't want to go too far into it. We're going to go over top of our purple, so, okay. My blue might be getting a little dull, okay. So we're going to go over top of our blue a little bit and then come in. but not, you know, we're not going to go right to the edge. We're just going to kind of go inside. And leave a little bit of white around the edge, close to the snowman and the tree. I'm just going to take that off for a minute. So you can get a little closer. Okay, something like that. Looks all right. And then I'm going to do the bottom edges here. Now I like to just tap the edges with the edge of my sponge. Okay, I'm just going to wipe this for a minute so I don't want purple all over everything. Now it's just water. Okay, so I do have a little bit of blue along the edge and around here. So I'm just going to lightly come in with the sponge. I know this is kind of difficult for most people. If you can't get it right to the edge, just use a light pencil crayon. Right, you can use a light pencil crayon. I don't have the right color. Maybe the right color of blue. And it just lets it think that the ink did it. Okay, we can also do the edges of the snowman if we want. I forgot the pink on the bunny tail. Okay, we're rocking here. So we got the background done. We got the pink done. We're gonna put a little bit of blue on this hill. Now what we're going to do is put some of this light and fluffy modeling paste for the snow dots. Okay. So this one here, I used a stencil, but I made my own stencil, so we're gonna use it on the video here today. And this stencil is in your kit because I know a lot of people don't have something like this. So it's just a paper stencil. So what you're gonna do is put this back down. So that you don't put snow where you don't want it. I'll get another different one here. It has more of the apple covered. Okay. So the apple is covered. And I just need my guy here. Okay. And so we can just put it where we want. And tape it down at the top. Okay, so this is like modeling paste. It's from the Crafter's Companion. Oh, sorry, the Crafter's Workshop. Light and fluffy modeling paste. It actually takes on a little bit of the color of the ink, the distress ink, and I like that quite a bit. So it's not just in your face, it's more, what do you call it, more translucent. So you just take the paste on a palette knife, and you're just going to cover it, your paper. And I like to just go one way and not try to go back and forth. Okay. Okay, so now I can pick that up. Ooh, look at all those snowflakes. So you can reuse that stencil. Just scrape off the excess and then let it air dry. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. I'm going to add a little bit of glitter to those snowflakes. Oh, I got a little bit of paste on my bunnies, so I'm just going to scrape it off. There. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glitter on them. It got a bit thick, but that's okay. I don't mind it. There we go. Nice and pretty. And then what we want to do now is dry this so that we can put it on our card. And I put my heat tool somewhere. Okay, heat tool out. And you can see as it's drying, it's taking on the color behind a little bit. Okay, so now what I want to do is put the string on the back of the card. So I'm going to fold my string into thirds. So three times. I need 3 strings. And that's my card base. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of tape at the top. And I'm just going to put my string in the center. Now you can put it on the back of this or the back of the card that you just put stuff on, but I'm just going to put it on the base today because I don't want to squish it. Okay, and then I'm going to put some glue on what we just created. That doesn't work. So this glue holds really well. You just have to put it on all over. You don't need a whole lot, but it does hold. So as soon as you put it down, it's going to stick. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bow with my string. I have a little tag. I'm going to put a little bit of blue around the edge. Put my string through the left side. Because your wording is going this way and your hole of your tag is on the right side, you want to put your string through the left side. Okay, so when I tie a bow, I tie a knot and then make a loop, wrap it around the loop, and then pull it through. Okay, something like that. If it's not sticking the way you want it, you can always put your strings going down, under. You can put a little bit of glue on the center of the bow if it's not looking the way you want. And you can always put a little bit of foam tape behind your tag just to hold it there. So what I'm going to do now is I wanted to have a little bit of glitter to make it look like snow. So I'm going to put some more glue on the snow parts on the tree and along the edge of the horizon here, and just on the edge where the snowman is. You can put a little bit of squirts wherever, a couple lines, you know, just whatever you think would look good. Put a little bit of glitter on the edge of the snowman. Okay. We'll just add a bit more of the glitter to the glue and it will dry, and you can set your card aside, and that's how you make the card. I hope everybody enjoyed that video. It was a little bit lengthy. So take care and have a wonderful day.